Austrian Stocks in English. Listen, this the whole thing on.
Yeah, welcome to Austrian Stocks in English, presented by Palfinger, the English-spoken weekly summary for the Austrian stock market, positioned every Sunday in the mostly German-language podcast Audio CD AT Indie Podcasts, Wiener Börse, Sport, Musik und mehr. My name is Christian and I will be later on joined by the absolutely smart Alison. The following script is based on our 21st Austria Weekly, and in week 9 we saw another good week for the Austrian stock market. ATX TR gained 2.43%. Based on the February ATX watch list, Erste Group mentioned that S-Immo could eventually replace Strabag in the ATX, as it has surpassed Strabag by trading volume and also again lists among the top 25 Austrian companies in terms of free float market cap. For the ATX 5, Erste Group doesn't expect any change, as voestalpine surpassed Andritz only by a tiny margin based on the average free float market cap for February. voestalpine finished January and also February as the best performing member in the ATX. News came from Wienerberger, RHI Magnesita, OMV, Erste Group, POR, Vienna Airport, EMS Osram, Semperit, Unica, Valneva and UBM. And these news are spoken now by the absolutely smart
Thank you, Christian, for calling me absolutely smart. And these were the news of week 9. Monday, Wienerberger, the Wienerberger Group, a supplier of sustainable building materials and infrastructure solutions, is pleased to announce 2 recent acquisitions in Northern Europe, Comprement APs and Stroger Group. Both businesses provide sustainable facade solutions and will add approximately 50 million euros in revenue and 131 new colleagues at 2 locations to Wienerberger's business. Himo Schoink, CEO of Wienerberger AG, explained, the 2 acquisitions mark the next step in Wienerberger's bolt-on acquisition strategy, reinforcing our position as a supplier of complete facade solutions in Northern Europe. Comprement APs and Stroger Group are both excellent companies with sustainable product portfolios for the new build and renovation markets and will enable us to strengthen our presence in the field of ecological and sustainable construction in the region. The Nordics are an attractive area for investment with high disposable incomes, stable business frameworks and ambitious ESG agendas. Their addition enhances our own portfolio and expands our offer of full range solutions for our customers from the building envelope to infrastructure and creates a strong industrial platform. Wienerberger, weekly performance, 0.94%. RHI Magnesita, refractory company RHI Magnesita reported a revenue increase of 30% to 3.3 billion euros in 2022. Adjusted EBITDA increased 37% to 384 million euros, 2021, 280 million euros, with margin stable at 11.6%, 2021, 11.7%, despite significant cost increases in energy, raw materials and freight, with margin resilience supported by benefits from the production optimization plan. Commenting on the results, Stefan Borges, CEO RHI Magnesita, said, in 2022 we demonstrated the benefits of focusing on our customers, as the investment we made in high working capital enabled us to both gain market share and increase prices, adding around 600 million euros to revenues as higher costs were passed on. I am pleased to report growing progress on our M&A strategy, with acquisitions in India, China, Turkey and Europe agreed or completed during the year. Whilst the outlook for 2023 is more uncertain than prior years due to slowing demand for refractories and softer pricing in certain regions, RHI Magnesita is able to face these challenges in a much stronger condition as a result of the implementation of its strategic cost savings and sales strategies over the past 4 years. RHI Magnesita, weekly performance, minus 0.98%. OMV, the Executive Board of Oil, Gas and Chemicals Group OMV has decided to explore the possibilities of selling the E&P assets in the Asia-Pacific region and to initiate the related sales process for the potential divestment of its 50% stake in the issued share capital of Sapura OMV Upstream SDN, BHD in Malaysia and 100% of the shares in OMV New Zealand Limited. A potential divestment aims at optimizing the E&P portfolio in line with the OMV Strategy 2030. OMV, weekly performance, minus 1.51%. Tuesday, Erste Group, Erste Group Bank reported a 16.3% rise in its operating result to €4 billion in its preliminary results for 2022. Net interest income, NII, increased by 19.6% to €5.95 billion on the back of strong loan volume growth and rate hikes across all of Erste Group's core markets. Net fee and commission income rose 6.5% to €2.45 billion, supported by significant growth in payment services and asset management. The cost-income ratio improved to 53.4%, as the rise in operating income outpaced that in operating expenses. The banking group's bottom line in 2022 came in at €2.16 billion, 2021, €1.92 billion. Erste Group also confirmed its financial outlook for 2023, which includes continued loan growth around 5% and a rise in NII of 10%. The banking group will propose a FY 2022 dividend of €1.90 per share to shareholders at its annual general meeting in May. Erste Group, weekly performance, 6.48%. Power, in the 2022 business year, Construction Group Power increased its production output to €6,226 m with growth of 8.7%. Revenue climbed by as much as 11.9% to €5,786 m. Projects in Austrian railway construction contributed to this, including in the slab track Austria area and major projects in Romania, with a share of 45.8%. Austria remained the most important market, followed by Germany and Poland. Profitability was also successfully safeguarded, with an EBT margin of 1.8%. The 2022 results surpassed the previous year's value by 28.9%. The order backlog reached a new high of €8,204 m, with every area contributing to the 5.7% growth. The order backlog is thereby once again far higher than the value of a year's output. The order intake increased by a further 3.8% to reach €6,659 m. Power, weekly performance, 4.32%. Wednesday. Vienna Airport, Flughafen AG. Vienna Airport demonstrates its strength following the coronavirus-related downturn. Revenue of the group, Airports Vienna, Malta, Košice went up to €692.7 million, 2021, €407.0 million. EBITDA almost doubles to €295.9 million, 2021, €154.4 million. Net profit was €128.1 million, 2021, €6.6 million. Gunter Offner, member of the management board of Flughafen AG, says, "These good business results will serve as the basis for a clear growth path based on higher investments which should equal about €135 million. Alongside the dynamic growth of the airport city, dividends for 2022 will amount to 60% of the net profit after non-controlling interests. Not only shareholders but all employees will benefit via the Employee Foundation. The dividend payout ratio should increase in 2023. New business location projects, above all the satellite propulsion system manufacturer Impulsion, will increase the workforce at the airport hub by about 800, including more than 350 additional staff with the Flughafen Group. This growth story makes the Flughafen share an interesting investment. Safeguarding the stock market listing is an important corporate target. Flughafen, weekly performance, 3.60%. Amsosram, provider of optical solutions, has closed the sale of Claypaky Ito Area AG, a leading designer and manufacturer of camera and lighting systems as well as system solutions for the film, broadcast, and media industries. With a worldwide distribution and service network, Claypaky offers a portfolio of moving body and moving mirror projectors, color changers, flow sputs, projectors and various lighting effects mostly based on LED and laser-based technology. AMS, weekly performance, 2.21%. Semperit, the executive board of Semperit AG Holding has decided to propose to the annual general meeting a basic dividend of €1.50 per share as well as a conditional additional dividend of €2 to €3.50 per share for the 2022 financial year. The entitlement to the additional dividend depends on the sale of the medical business, Sempermed, production of examination gloves including sales organization first, by September 30, 2023. The basic dividend will be paid out on May 3, 2023. Semperit, weekly performance, 10.79%. Thursday. Unica, The international ratings agency Standard & Poor's S&P upgraded the outlook for Unica Insurance Group AG, Unica Sterich Versicherungen AG and Unica Re AG from negative to stable. S&P also reconfirmed the A rating for Unica Sterich Versicherungen AG and Unica Re AG, and the A rating for Unica Insurance Group AG. S&P emphasizes that despite difficult market conditions and impairments on Russian and Ukrainian bonds in 2022, Unica has achieved a strong technical result in operating profit. As a key contributing factor, the ratings agency highlights Unica's diverse business portfolio of property and casualty insurance, life insurance and health insurance in the domestic market of Austria and in Central and Eastern European markets. Unica, weekly performance, 2.75%. Valneva, a specialty vaccine company, announced additional data from remaining clinical studies and an update on regulatory submissions for its inactivated COVID-19 vaccine, VLA 2001. As previously announced, Valneva will not invest in further development of the vaccine, in the absence of a new partnership. It is, however, completing remaining clinical studies and submissions as agreed with regulators. On February 23, 2023, the Committee for Medicinal Products for Human Use, CHMP, of the European Medicines Agency, EMA, issued a positive opinion for the use of VLA 2001 in adults 18 to 50 years of age as a booster dose to be given at least 7 months following primary vaccination, the second dose, with VLA 2001, homologous booster dose, or with an adenoviral vector COVID-19 vaccine, heterologous booster dose. Valneva also provided an update on its pivotal Phase 3 study COV-COMPARE, VLA 2001-301. In this study, neutralizing antibodies on day 208, 6 months after the second dose of the primary vaccination with VLA 2001, were non-inferior compared to the active comparator AZD1222, an adenoviral vector vaccine. The full decline of neutralizing antibodies over 6 months after a second vaccination with VLA 2001 was similar to the active comparator, and less pronounced than for other licensed COVID-19 vaccines. The T-cell response against the spike protein elicited upon vaccination with VLA 2001 was in the same range as for the active comparator. Moreover, T-cell reactivity against the nucleocapsid and membrane protein was induced upon vaccination with VLA 2001. Additionally, results from VLA 2001-304, a Phase 3 study in older adults, 56 years of age and above, showed that VLA 2001 was well tolerated by these participants when administered as a 2-dose or 3-dose immunization, thus confirming the previously reported favorable safety profile of VLA 2001. Finally, VLA 2001's shelf life was recently extended to 21 months compared to 18 months previously. The company will continue to submit data to further extend it. Valneva, weekly performance, -3.44%. Friday UBM, real estate development company UBM celebrates its 150th birthday. Exactly on March 3, 1873, the company was founded as Union Baumaterial in Gesellschaft. Just 1 month later it went public on the Vienna Stock Exchange. CEO Thomas G. Winkler says, as important as it is to look back at the past, it must never obscure the view forward to the future. UBM, weekly performance, 3.46%. And now bye-bye from Allison.
And Christian, we wish you a great week. Hear you next Sunday.